going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today with another MLB 15 The Show Diamond Dynasty video, here to do lineup update number 5 of the year. So we've had our Young Guns squad a couple episodes ago, then we moved on to the All NL Central team. We're taking it back to basics, guys. I'm building the team just on the best players that I have. And we got 3 diamond level players this time around, as you can see on your screen. 88 overall. I believe this is the highest overall team that I've built so far. And I haven't played any games with them yet, so I'm excited to get these guys on the field and see what they can do. Because a lot of guys were playing very well for me before I started making these kind of other creative teams. And so I'm going back to basics, like I said. Let's go ahead and take a look at my squad here. So we'll start with the pitching rotation. We got Jacob deGrom, David Price, Jose Fernandez, Dallas Keuchel, and Carlos Martinez. At one point, I did have Corey Kluber in there instead of Carlos Martinez, but I wanted to give him a try. He's kind of a budget player, has some really good sinker and ground ball type pitches, so we're going to give him a try. I've never used him before. We had Jacob deGrom on our Young Gun squad. I still haven't used David Price. I've had this card for a very long time. Still haven't been able to use it. Jose Fernandez, I really love his card. Keuchel, I've expressed how awful his card usually pitches for me, but we're going to leave him in there because I need at least 2 lefties in my lineup. Though I could probably put Francisco Liriano in there, possibly. Michael Wacha is another option I have, maybe to replace Martinez if I need to give me a higher overall. But that's who we're going to go with for now. We'll take a look at our bullpen. Tony Cingrani, he's kind of my long man out of the bullpen. Been in there for a while, used to be a starting pitcher. I think I've had him in almost all my lineups up to this point. Charlie Furbush, Tazawa from the Red Sox, and Darren O'Day. Got a lefty, a righty, and then I like to have 2 setup guys, 1 left, 1 right. So we got Tony Watson and Pat Neshek, and then I kept Aroldis Chapman. He was my closer for my All NL Central team. I could not get rid of him, just making people strike out. He's very, very difficult to hit, so if you have to bring him in the 9th inning to shut people down, he is a very good closer to do so. So let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup. I'm leading off with Carlos Gomez. He has great speed, so if he's able to get on base, he's definitely a base-stealing threat, and he can hit for power as well. Some of my All NL Central team gameplays, you guys saw him hit home runs, but I really like him. He's a good card. And then we have Bryce Harper batting number 2. This lineup, I kind of struggle with the lefty-righty combination, so we had to work some things out here, but we got Bryce Harper in the 2-hole. Then we got Miguel Cabrera at first base in the 3-hole. I have not used him yet. You guys know the video where I pulled 2 Miguel Cabreras in 1 pack opening. I sold 1, I kept 1, and I'm excited to pair basically him, Bryce, and Stanton up all together. So that is a tough 2, 3, and 4 as we have Gincarlo, Stanton batting cleanup. People are probably going to struggle pitching with all 3 of those guys in a row, not to mention Carlos Gomez leading off. So I really like my 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. We have Robinson Cano. I kept him even though he downgraded from a diamond to a gold. He's still a really, really good card in my opinion. Now, I haven't checked my stats with him lately, but let's take a look here and see how well I've been doing with Robinson Cano, because he's been pretty productive for me. So 7 games, 23 at-bats, 5 runs batted in with a .435 average. I haven't been able to hit any home runs with him. He hasn't really been able to hit any home runs with himself this year, but he's drove in some good runs for me. 5 RBI in only 7 games is really good, but that .435 average, just very, very consistent for me. Then we have Jonathan Lucroy. Now, before I put this team together, he was a gold. He downgraded this past week, so he's only a silver. But I'm going to keep him in that slot because he's another guy that his production has just been great for me. Look at this. 8 games, 17 at-bats, 1 home run, 1 RBI, but he's hitting .412, so he's usually getting on base for me, and that's what I need, man. That's what I need. So maybe I'll look into kind of switching him around, but at this point, even though he's only an 84 overall, I'm going to leave him in the 6th spot in my lineup. At shortstop, we have Jose Reyes. He's been another solid guy for me. I used to have him as my leadoff, but being that I have all these righties and not a lot of lefties, he's a switch hitter. I kind of plugged him in there to basically even up my lineup. So Jose Reyes, another solid one for me. 500 average throughout 7 games, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and he's another base stealing threat. I've stole 7 bases with him. Then we have Nolan Arenado in the 8th spot. Maybe he'll be a diamond come Monday. I don't know. He's been struggling a little bit this week. Had 2 really bad errors in a game last night against the Diamondbacks. And then in the pitcher spot, we just have by default here Jacob deGrom. So that's my team. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. I'm going to be away for the holiday weekend, so I'm not really going to have any time to play games with this team, but you guys will certainly get a gameplay from them on next week's This Week in Baseball. And if I have time, I'll try to bring you a gameplay before that. We'll see how things go. Enjoy your enjoy your holiday, enjoy your 4th of July was what I was trying to say. Be safe. I'm Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.